The birthplace of horror creatures, anomalies, and unsettling objects across the internet is the SCP Foundation. This unfiction creation is well known in the horror community, as many stories started as or planned to be an entry as a SCP. But when you enter the magical website for the first time and you go to read an interesting entry, you will see this. This is the brand new classing system for the entries, and I think it's going to be the best if someone goes over it in a nice, concise video, so we can all enjoy SCP without having to be confused about how they contain the entities. When entering a new entry, you will see this. It's the new and improved Anomaly Classification System, or ACS for short. This system was put into place as there was a belief that the previous ACS was not expansive or focused enough, and there could be better clarifications. This blackguard is split into 7 segments: the item number, the level bars, the classification level, the containment class and secondary class, the disruption class, the risk class, and finally, the classification diamond. The item number indicates the anomaly's number. Most of the time, this number indicates when the anomaly was found, but in some cases this is not true. Unique cases may apply. Please read entries to find these unique cases. The level bars and the classification level are the same thing, or at least indicate the same thing. The classification levels indicate the anomaly's access level. The levels are on a range from 1 to 5 and are as such. Level 1, unrestricted. All personnel regarding of clearance level may have access. Level 2, restricted. Level 2 personnel and above have access. Level 3, confidential. Level 3 personnel and above have access. Level 4, secret. Level 4 personnel and above have access. Level 5, top secret. Overseer clearance or above required to access. First, we will go over the containment classifications, and in this segment, we will also cover secondary classifications. There are 9 containment classifications: safe, Euclid, Keter, explained, neutralized, decommissioned, pending, uncontained, and esoteric. Safe class means that containment does not require significant resources to keep contained, or has a specific and conscious trigger. Being classified as safe does not indicate the anomaly is completely safe, but it does mean it is easily put into a safe state. Euclid class means that containment requires significant resources to keep contained or isn't reliably contained. Most anomalies in the Foundation's care are classified as Euclid, and most, if not all, autonomous or sapient anomalies also fall into Euclid due to the unpredictable nature of acting/thinking on their own. Keter class means that containment requires an extreme amount of resources or is too difficult to contain due to lack of knowledge. Keter class does not indicate danger, just that containment is difficult to keep or control. Explained class means that the entry's anomalous nature has been completely understood. Either the phenomenon has been explained by natural science or the anomalous nature has been incorrectly classified as anomalous. Neutralized class means that the entry is no longer anomalous. Unlike the explained class, neutralized means that the entry has either been destroyed or its anomalous nature has been disabled, either intentionally or not. Decommissioned class means that the entry has been intentionally disabled or destroyed. Anomalies that are decommissioned are also neutralized, as they are intentionally neutralized to avoid significant loss of life. Decommissioning of an anomaly must have clearance by the O5 Council, Ethics Committee, or Decommissioning Department. Pending class means that the entry still is undergoing research. The Foundation has intentionally put this class on to emphasize that the research is still taking place. Anomalies can still have research done on them. Pending means that there has not been enough research to classify it under one of the other classifications. Uncontained class means that the entry is currently uncontained, and containment is an ongoing task as of time of reading the entry. Most uncontained class anomalies fall under Keter classification. Finally, there is esoteric class, which is a unique class that is created to further an entry's narrative. This class is mainly used to help understand the story of the entry and is outside the narrative for that reason. Secondary classes are additional classes that are mostly used to supplement the original classification, and are also placed into the containment classification portion of this blackguard. There are 4 secondary classifications, which are Thaumael, Apollyon, Archon, and Ticonderoga. Thaumael class means that the anomaly is being used to contain another anomaly. Thaumael is the highest classification for anomalies and falls into level 5 of classification levels.
Apollyon
class means The anomaly cannot be contained and will escape containment immediately.
Apollyon.
Classed anomalies are mainly associated with world-ending threats, or K-class events, and are exclusively Keter-class anomalies. Archon class means the anomaly can theoretically be contained, but it is best to leave it uncontained for one reason or another. The anomaly could have an adverse effect if contained. The anomaly is not uncontainable, but there is a reason as to why it is not being contained. Ticonderoga class means the anomaly cannot and does not need to be contained. Like Archon class, Ticonderoga does not need to be contained due to another reason, but also cannot be contained. It may be due to a wide array of reasons, but the anomaly cannot be contained if it needed to be. The best way to help remember the class system is to use the locked box test. If you lock it in a box, leave it alone, and nothing will happen, then it's probably safe. If you lock it in a box, leave it alone, and you're not entirely sure what will happen, then it's probably Euclid. If you lock it in a box, leave it alone, and it easily escapes, then it's probably Keter. If it is the box, then it's probably Thomel. If it used to need a box, but no longer does, it's neutralized. If this is because of a deliberate decision by the Foundation, it's probably decommissioned. If it turns out it never needed a box in the first place, it's probably explained. If you can't fit in the box and it's about to end the world, then it's probably Apollyon. If you could have locked it in a box but chose not to, it's probably Archon. If you can't fit it in the box but that's not a big deal, then it's probably Ticonderoga. And if you're not sure what box to put it in yet, it's probably pending. The next portion we will cover is the top panel of this placard. This is the Disruption class. Disruption class indicates to what level they would disrupt the general population if they were to escape. There are 5 classifications in the Disruption class: Dark, Vlam, Kennick, Aki, and Amidia. Dark has a small amount to no chance at disrupting the general population. Vlam has a small amount to disrupt the general population and is mainly confined to local spaces. Kennick has a medium amount to disrupt the general population and is mainly confined to a region or city. And Ki has a high amount to disrupt the general population and is mainly confined to a major metropolitan region or country. Amidia has the highest amount to disrupt the general population and is globe scaling or even past the globe. Below the Disruption class panel is the Risk class panel. The Risk class indicates the risk the anomalies pose to personnel in the immediate vicinity. The 5 classifications in the Risk class are Notice, Caution, Warning, Danger, and Critical. Notice means the anomaly has a low risk potential to immediate personnel. They may feel minimal effects, but they are not harmful. Caution means the anomaly has a moderate risk potential to immediate personnel. They will likely feel the effects, and the effects may cause harm. Warning means the anomaly has a high risk potential to immediate personnel. They will likely feel the effects, and the effects may cause severe harm and even death. Danger means the anomaly has a very high potential to immediate personnel. They will feel the effects that can cause severe harm and even death. The effects are difficult to mitigate. Critical means the anomaly has an extreme risk potential to immediate personnel. They will feel the effects that will cause severe harm and even death. The effects cannot be mitigated. Finally, to the right of the Disruption and Risk class panels is the classification diamond. The diamond is split into 4 portions like the safety square. The top portion is the main classification class symbol. To the left is the Disruption class symbol. To the right is the Risk class symbol. Finally, the bottom portion is for the second classification class symbol. The diamond is for a quick glance while reading the entry, or for experienced Foundation personnel while entering a new or old entry. Well, that's all for this video. It was pretty fun to go over SCP again, and I want to do SCP more. I mean, hell, this was a lot of fun just to draw. This is gonna become a little permanent thing. I think this little setup I like here is pretty good. And it also may be better video-wise. I mean, I just got 2 different lights now, so I'm having different lights, and hopefully it looks all good. If you enjoyed this video, if you liked it, then just please leave a like. And if you would like to see more of this kind of content on your feed, or even just from me, please consider subscribing. It's free. If you don't like what I do in the future, you can always unsubscribe. I'm not going to be like, no, now you're locked in, because I physically can't do that. It's not my website. Hopefully the SCP community likes this, or if you're getting into SCP, you like this. I genuinely suggest people go into SCP and maybe even just read 1 or 2 entries, because it's just so much fun. I love, it's, like I said at the beginning, it's the birthplace of kind of internet horror and internet horror creations. It's just so fun. I love SCP, and I would love to start writing my own entries. And I suggest to anybody watching this, please get into it. Even just read one entry, even read like the most popular. Maybe go read 035. I don't know. But yeah. And to my fans, goodbye, good day, and good night.